All right. What is the market gonna do tonight? I mean today. Let's see. Hey. Let's see what the market's gonna do today. Yes, just went live. Live. Okie dokie. Let's see. Is the short in our horizon here? Is the short coming up? I have a feeling it might be. Quite the move from the 8:30 news. Gotta act fast here if anything is going to happen. We just barely front ran 5,700 here. Let's check the weekly range. Just that. We got Friday, sitting down on Friday. Okay, so we got 8:30 candle. It's gonna be important. We'll probably come down and fill this in balance. Won't we? So, yeah.
Order submitted.
Let me get a little
Order submitted.
teaser here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So,
order filled.
Okay.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's make sure all systems are go. Indeed. Here's to success. Oh yes, my emotes got updated. So the market is going to continue its upward trajectory here. We're going to take a minor dip. An interesting situation here on Friday.
Stop filled.
Overnight high. Overnight low. Right at the beginning of the night. Sweep. Push. This is kind of funky price action here. Not the most beautiful. Let's see. Not too convinced on anything. I would like to see a short, but let's see the 4-hour candle coming up into this wick. We did fill the gap on the index. I think, yeah, maybe we could sweep the overnight high because we front ran 5,700. This gap has been filled. So if it's going to turn around, it's going to turn around right around here. Otherwise, up, up, and up. So yeah, what would make sense is, you know, we had this overnight high. It happened right before the bell, which front ran 5,700 psychological level, and this wick, this 4-hour wick, origin wick. So move back up into here and then down to fill this imbalance due to the 8:30 a.m. Our volume obviously is in a bit of a double distribution pattern here. We've got VWAP down there. Daily pivot. Yeah, I think we could, you know, this probably was that low right here, but we probably actually could get a bounce out of here to take the high. 5677. What's it gonna be? What the hell is that? So 15 opening minute range is going to be a bit indecisive here, it looks like, with the doji. So going to be looking, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling here is, this is another swipe to this low right here into this order block and run up here, and then we'll see what happens. But I think we are going to move up here. Coming up on yeah, we get 20-point move. Yeah, this, I mean, that's, and then for a possible short, back down. This is the 8:30 candle. Come down and fill this imbalance a little bit. Honestly, a short from there to there would be nice. A long from here to here would be nice. That's what I kind of want to see. But just because I want to see it doesn't mean it's going to be it. You know? Alright, here it goes. Coming down. Man, the volatility. I'll tell you what. About gold. Gold came up to that 32.7 retest. 32.70 retest. Left this low hanging, which is what was that? 08.7. Yeah. Interesting play there, maybe. Oil kind of already hit the upside target I liked. It's starting to look like it wants to come down to 57.50. BTC. Alright, here we go, coming down. Let's see if this little level swipe holds or not.
Order filled.
Mm-hmm. 69.25. Yep, there's oil. You got VWAP, full session VWAP coming upon us. This is the gap for the day. Lines up nicely with VWAP. Well, not really, actually. Yeah, a bit unclear. Yeah, the only thing I can really think of is if we get a long out here to take the high real quick. That could be used for later in the day. I see this 5,700 front run is like not something that would hold.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Alright. Nibble on a scalp long here. See if we can ride this back up to the overnight high out of here. Bit of a divergence forming. A little tricky. Not the best. Not the worst. Gotta get our beaks wet here this morning.
Stop order canceled.
Oh, wow. That was a volatile move down. Stopped out on that. Thankfully, I was just trading one account. So looks like it's trying to come to VWAP. Looks like it's going to go ahead and fill this imbalance anyways. That front run's a little bit nasty. It'll catch you. It'll catch you off guard. What did I click? See if this holds up. Seems as if we are going to fill the imbalance down first. See if we get a rejection here. If not, then we're probably moving up to the overnight high. Got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A bit tricky this morning. No sign yet. Nope. Double bottom there. The 5 seconds. 15-second barcoding here. Alright, if we take this high, to 7,950. Maybe looking for possible long entry. Yeah.
Order submitted.
Oh my god, don't tell me it front ran me.
Order submitted.
Could just be a liquidity grab.
Order filled. Order
Did
filled.
take the high. Doesn't look good.
Order filled.
Close that. So that was a short here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Sell us down to 660. Volatility is pretty tough this morning. Definitely in a bit of a seek and destroy schematic here. We're trying to, liquidate both sides of the market before moving. Not ideal for me. Here we go with the new hourly candle. 4-hour candle is about to print. And it is going to close back below the high. So that'll be interesting. There's the close. God, the volatility is ridiculous right now. I'm not liking this environment.
Stop filled.
Yeah, not good on that. Yeah.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
See if we can get a retracement long out of this for the high.
Order filled.
Just bad reaction. Take the overnight high. I just see it move up to this level up here to take the 5,700 liquidity. This is the top side of the regular trading hours gap. Came down, hit VWAP, front ran this low from right after the 8:30 a.m. candle, news candle. And it looks like we're gonna leave this liquidity for later. We front ran the 5,700 level. We have this 4-hour origin wick up here to run into. So it'd be nice to expand into here, see if we get a short back down into here to fill this gap out more. That's what I'd be looking for here. But I don't know. Market's been a bit whipsawy. Hard to hold conviction at the moment. We are at the current day point of control, so there's a lot of volume right here. Certainly a hard level to push through. All this volume from here was built up from the morning session, so we want to see if we can target this though.
Order submitted. Order submitted. There we go, we're moving up pretty nicely now. See if we can continue impulsing. Come hit the overnight high at least. Ah, fuck. Gotta go fishing. Come on, just
A 10-point ripper up to the upside in the face. Let's see how this 15-minute candle, it's a bit of a dirty pullback there. Coming into this order block here. Oh, sir, you can't be typing that in here. Bend. So it's still holding up here, a little lackluster, nonetheless. So we got a new 15-minute candle. That's a pretty bullish candle. Could come back, retest the high of it though. But I don't see why this doesn't at least take this overnight high and run up into this gray box up here. Here we are. Come on, impulse. Hit our targets. I just front ran a bit. Just rip through it. Rip through it like a band-aid. Squeeze. Squeeze. Oh my gosh.
Order canceled.
There's one target filled. That was huge. Needed that. Come on, next one. Come on. Stalling out here at the overnight high. Classic though, could pull back one more again. Then push through. Extremely classic. Yep, that's the classic front run pullback. It's being a little bit of a goofy boy.
Order filled.
Gotta take that. I should turn all the way the fuck back around. So front runs. Front runs the overnight high. Classic maneuver. And then it's probably gonna long out of here. Isn't
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
So the session volume profile flipped the point of control. There's a lot of volume up here. This is why it's getting pretty whippy. It's starting to get a bit distributive. So I'll see if we get one more long retest up into here. Position accordingly. But we're looking for this overnight high still to get run. You can just tell that both sides are getting really heavy. There's obviously, it seems like there's going to be a big inflection point around this level up here, 5,700. That a big move is being, big positions are being built here. Well, just as how this price action is happening. Probably not the best trading environment. Yeah, I mean, it's just volatile as fuck.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
Boom.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Last ditch here on this block. And it hit the high.
Order canceled.
Alright. Take that. Alright, so the morning has been redeemed. After a bit of a shitty first trade. To be fair.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
Yep, there's the high being run.
Order filled.
Okay, see, we're finally coming up to that target. So the long patience waited off. Unfortunately, we did catch one loser trying to catch it a little early, and then we got swiped down. But everything's well. No, I'm not sleepy this morning. What's up, Jack? I was on the phone. So now we're looking for a possible big reversal around here. With how it's been trading this morning, it definitely feels like it's pretty. We put a lot of volume up here at the high, even pre-market. There's a ton of volume here. There's no volume down here. And it's just been really whipsawy. It feels like someone's building a big position for an inflection point up here. So gonna watch. I'm not interested in any long opportunities here anymore. That one was the only one. That was a little tricky too because it front run. We had this 8:30 a.m. news. So I do expect this whole candle to be filled in eventually, probably by the end of the day. Gonna be looking strongly here for a reversal. News today was some employment data. Let me check it out here. I'll post it in the Discord. So we had average hourly earnings. So those went down from 0.3% month over month to 0.2%. Now the one good thing was the non-farm employment change, and these are usually big data releases. That went up 177K, but it went up 185K last month, and it was above the forecast. So people love having things beat their expectations, right? And then there's some elections today in Australia, which is interesting. So a bit of uncertainty here going into the end of the week. But that should cap off the week, to be honest. With now it's just straight up price action. So whatever happens now is a full digestion of the month ending and all the news that came, all the data that came out this week. And then next week, what do we got on the plate? That's big. Yeah, see, next week is FOMC day. Next Wednesday is federal funds rate decision. Could be an interesting one because of how the 10-year yield's been going up. I think we can look here. We can look at the Fed Watch tool and see what the probabilities are right now. I haven't looked at this in a while. Current target. So right now, it's a 96% possibility that there'll be no change. Right now, it's at 96.6% no change whatsoever. Only a 3.4% change that we drop. That we cut a basis point. It'll be interesting to see if this changes next week. So market is not expecting a drop or a cut in interest rates at all right now. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't really pay much attention to that shit, just because it doesn't really, like, we don't have the information to know, and we don't have the money to move the market, so there's really no point for us to even speculate, you know? Exactly, right? But that's the hard thing, is that, you know, you'll get into a situation where you think it's Like they're trying to make you think the opposite, but then they pull a 360 and they actually do what they say, and then the next time they don't do what they say, they do the contrarian, and it's just like a big loop. And so you just never can really speculate on it, right? It's a tough game out there. Tough game out there. But what else is going on here? So yeah, I mean we can see how much they're forecasting dropping rates by the end of the year. What is it? ZQ? Yeah. So look, if we look at ZQ and we look at the December contract, you can see it's trading at 96.46. So what you do is it's an index, so 100 minus 96.46 equals 3.54. Current range is 4.25 to 3.5. 4.5. So right now the market is trading the December's contract. It's pricing in 3 rate cuts this year, and we haven't had any. So yeah, likely in the latter half of the year. But 3 are being priced in based on market instruments. And I like using this more because this is actually traded upon, so there's money involved rather than just probabilities. So right now the market is forecasting, and this is a pretty big drop actually. So this morning before the news came out, pretty much the market said no, they were only pricing in 2 rate cuts, and they said no. So this is actually a big day if you think about it, because it's coming down. Now they're actually pricing. They didn't like what they saw. They want to price in another rate cut after today. So that's how you read that. But that's interesting. Yeah, I still have my AMC calls. I'm giving it till about the end of the month before theta decay really kicks in to see if anything happens. It's been whipsawy. Like some days I'm at break even, some days I'm down. Right now I'm down like 40% on them. But those are just lotto calls, you know, lotto tickets. All it takes is like a 3-day pump is what I'm looking for. Just a nice gamma squeeze, you know. I don't know anything. I don't really time him. The calls are for. I had forecasted sometime around the end of June, or middle of June. End of June would be when it would happen. So I might have to readjust, but we'll see. Still gonna hold them, and like I said, yeah, I'm gonna reevaluate them towards the end of the operations expiration of this month. Should probably get some clarity on that. But then once it gets about a month out, that theta decay is going to start eating the shit out of that option value. Hey, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Gamble it all. So this is a little bit tough here because we did get some closures above the overnight high. So any retracements down here technically are still pro trend. So you could continue to buy with the trend. I find it just real tough though, because it's hitting a pretty big POI. That 5,700 level just got ran after front running it before the morning session started. We left this double bottom. Well, it's a double bottom on the 1 minute. I don't see really a good opportunity here on ES yet. Similar with NASDAQ. I'm not even going to mess with NASDAQ today because it's so volatile right now. Gold, extremely gross price action. Was looking for a long last night, but it was down here, and this is where it bottomed, so didn't get filled on that. That's unfortunate because that was a good move. I think it could have one more run up, though. It could be done for the day, but that alert here might get another opportunity because we did leave these lows down here. I want to see get run. This morning high, the candle high into here, short down to there. That would be nice. Done with that long idea. And I only got about another like 30 minutes to trade. I gotta go, and I probably won't be able to trade the rest of the day. So I'd like to get some good opportunity here. Yeah. Yep. Yippee yippersons. What to do here? When I don't know what to do, best to do nothing. Isn't that right? Indeed. Oil. Oil. It's a tough one too. It's just so low. Like Bitcoin just following traditional markets probably makes a weekend move. But it's starting to chop up here. See how it trades within this area. Ran that high from yesterday. Yeah, you definitely could say that. Bitcoin being the higher risk asset, higher beta, tends to make moves before the safer assets do. So yeah, I could see that. Bitcoin is moving the market. This gap on the index I was looking at yesterday was filled as well. So, you know, if it continues up any higher, it's just going to continue going. All this stuff is mitigated. No reason to go any higher unless it wants to seek about another 60 points. So, yeah, Bitcoin, yeah, exactly. Bitcoin was trying to find lows a little bit earlier than the rest. For sure. I could see a little range forming here. Could have a little bit of a range forming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back down into range. VWAP. Oof. Let's see here. This is a bit of inducement. All this is mitigated though. Have to come all the way down here to 74. see if there's a... See if there's an order flow shift here. Boom, 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 liquidity. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, this environment's not the best right here for trading. It's giving a lot of false signals at the moment. I can tell. Yeah, this is tough. Consolidation made new high. Technically, you know, you wouldn't want to short this retrace because of that, but because of how this local low and high reacted, I mean, it's just, I think this might move down to here though, to 56.75 right now. What do you mean? What was my plan for the day that I logged off early? Yeah, I gotta go play golf. Oh, no worries, brother. Which reminds me, play a little Mario Golf here while I wait. On the 64. Very nice. Yeah, I hooked up the Nintendo 64 and I put Mario Golf in because like I wasn't really utilizing that TV. I used to always have like Bloomberg or CNBC up, but I kind of just stopped. It was a bit of just a distraction, and so I just kind of stopped really using it. But I was like, Mario Golf's really easy because I can just like whenever I have a little bit brief moment of reprieve, I can just turn around, take a shot real quick. So it's kind of nice. Exactly. I love the 64, bro. I've got 4 controllers, so definitely can make it an afters thing. I'd love to get one of those like modifications or some shit to make it like HD. Yeah, GameCube's goated as well. Super Smash is awesome. I always have preferred playing Smash like on 64 more so than any of the new ones. I never really played a lot of the new ones, like even like the Nintendo Wii ones, like Melee and Brawl. I think the original 64 Smash, and I have it. It is elite as fuck. I really like the GameCube controller. I thought the GameCube controllers were awesome. Like just the R buttons on the back just seem to fit so well. The Switch is dope. It'd be a nice thing just to have around for people to use like on the TV and whatnot. And afters. Should get a little move here starting in the next 2 minutes. Hopefully. Bit of a bull flag forming here. This little channel. Probably gonna come up and take the high again. It's not really a great opportunity here at all yet. It would just be kind of forcing a trade. In my opinion, that is. I'm sure there's something out there for someone's strategy. I think the only opportunity on a long side right now if I take is if it doesn't sweep this high yet. I think you get maybe a bounce, a VWAP retest off this 56.75 order block. And it's looking like that could happen. My only contention with that is just these double bottom lows here. Not a big fan of that. This will be a .75 as well, retracement. So put an alert if we come down below this low. Okay, there's gold. What was gold doing? Is it really? Let's see. What is it? What is their ticker anyways? Over the counter. What the hell? Dude, all-time high, baby. Ironically, now that I'm playing, everything is synchronized, bro, I swear. There's no beating the synchronization. Wow, this is a pretty good pump for the last quarter. Oh, Bitcoin's pumping. Everything's moving right now. Really? I believe it. It's just funny. I feel like I never even heard of it coming out. That's insane. Really? Damn. Well, that's cool. GG's. Gonna have to check out Nintendo's stock at some point. It's too high now, but yeah. Yeah, I swear I didn't hear anything about Switch 2, but that sounds dope. I like that. Go Nintendo. No entiendo. Nintendo. Oh, what the hell? I'm supposed to be playing Mario. Oh well. I already unlocked this guy. Yeah, exactly. They probably can get away with shit like that on that because, well, I don't know why, but it just seems like that could happen. I guess it's probably like there's such a young population that uses it, kids and stuff. Oh, beautiful shot. A lot of wind though. It's gotta come down. Wow. Nice birdie. How funny. They finessed us all, didn't they? That's like adding a new charging port to a phone. It's like, fuck, but now we have to get it. Ooh! I got Mario Kart here on the 64 as well. It's fire. It is fire, as they says. It's so fire. So fire. Fire. Fire breathing dragon. I know. But it's like a catch-22 though, in a way, because you're just like, you have to still keep using Nintendo to have the Nintendo games. So they just got you in a chokehold. Nice shot. Ah, come on. Okay, we got the hourly candle coming up, so let's see if we get some volatility injection. Hourly candle, bullish in the sense that we took the last candle's high, but I keep wicking and coming back into range. I just, think it might be time to come down to the other side of the range here. Did front run. I just hate, it's been front running a lot of the levels lately, which is real annoying because it makes it hard to enter and usually comes back for them, but it's just been front running everything. Oh, I just can't make up his mind. I mean, look at that. What was that? Just nasty. Looks like it does want to take this high again, though. See, you get 10 seconds for another candle. And hopefully there's a bit of conviction. It's a pretty decent 1 hour candle closure. Probably could get a long scalp out of here, actually. So let's see if that transpires on a move back down to 59.65.5. could take a scalp. If it goes back down there, I might. But I don't want it to take this local high at 725. Yep, never mind. Alright, well, hopefully something happens in the next 30 minutes or so before I go, but I need to hop off, get ready to go and deal with the rest of my day, but thanks for joining in the chat, boys. Much love, Jack. Hope you have a good rest of your Friday. Always a pleasure. I'll be seeing you later. And take care. Wonky time, wonky out.